Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world beyond magic and miracles, to this beacon on the hill, this mirror that reflects back to you the light that's in you, so that you can see for yourself who you are. And I come to you today from in that field beyond the fence, in the beautiful green grass, where we can explore our magic and experience the freedom that is ours, even as we sit in this dimension as well. As I sit and speak to you from that field, I recognize the image that you see of me sitting in front of a rock amongst beautiful flowers and trees. As I sit in the field, it's an incredible feeling. And this is the place that we are all headed to, a place that we've experienced in moments, but quickly go back to this physical reality as though it was the reality. Maybe we're 10% in that field and 90% here. That will continue to flop, where your percentage of being in that field will surpass the potential or the amount of time that you feel you are here in this physical dimension. And as that switches, the things in this dimension will have less and less of an impact on you, because you will be sitting in that field, that green grass, where you will recognize that you are beyond what's being transmitted here in the physical. Your awareness of yourself will take on a new level. So that you begin to see yourself in everything. And the things that pull on us here in the physical will lose their influence. They will roll off of you like water in a shower. I wanted to say a few words about my mother as she went through my dad and her partners transitioning. And many have spoke about the amazing strength that she presented and the physical strength of having to care for someone in a way that no human should have to care for another is incredible. And yet many of you have done it. And when put into that position, you'll be given what you need to do it. But what my mother transmitted to me was what she was saying about herself and how change came and allowed for more of a remembrance of who she always was. And now she can deliver that message, not in words like these, but in her life. We don't really change or expand or become enlightened or wake up when we look at each other and we see the sun, we see the stars, we see a being of unimaginable beauty, grace. That is who you are. You will not change into what you already are. My grandson Bryce is the son of my daughter Valerie and my son-in-law Brad. And in 20 years, he will not have to prove that he is the son of Valerie and Brad. He is the son when he was born, and he will be the son when he decides to leave. And people may say to him one day, I don't know if you're Valerie and Brad's son. You're behaving like you are someone else's kids. And it has nothing to do with his behavior. He is the son. And he cannot grow into being more of the son. That is who he is. And the only thing we need to do is remember. We don't learn. We don't teach. The mirror presents itself. And you remember. And that remembering is unique for each person. But once you remember, No one has to tell you you're the sun. You're just the sun. And there's nothing you need to do to be the sun. We were speaking together sometime last week, and my mother spoke of feeling a tinge of sadness when she saw things that belonged to my dad in the house. And she quickly recognized that when I'm in the field, there is no sadness. And she shared that. And she said, now I have the choice. When I feel that sadness, I can step into the field. And someone said, there's a better choice. The sadness doesn't exist. And we all burst out laughing or smiling, because the energy that was delivered in that simple phrase, you have a better choice, the sadness doesn't exist, exploded and blew up belief systems, thought patterns that have been here for many, many years. The laughter and the recognition was like a nuclear bomb going off. No one learned anything. Everyone remembered that they already knew it. And each took it into themselves, for themselves, at the level that they could receive it. For that first sentence, I felt sadness, is a prison. And even the second sentence, I have a choice to overcome the sadness, is another prison. Some prisons are dark with bars. Some prisons have curtains and flowers in them. And there are many layers of prisons. But then the freedom was delivered. There's a better choice. It doesn't exist. And all the doors flew open. Because this design labyrinth of prisons is subtle. And people use words like, I don't agree with what they're saying. I'm going to stand against that. And you go into the prison of the people who are standing against something. It appears they're free. But that's a prison because they must stand against something. when you find out that it doesn't exist, there's nothing to stand against, nothing to stand for. You are in the field. And there's a lightness and a gentleness because you are untouched. By the system that created the prisons. And when you are untouched, you can wave your hand and change the wind. You can smile and change the whole universe. For that is who you are. I sat at my mother's house and we were watching a song played on TV, and it had pictures behind the song, and there was the ocean, waves just gently rolling in as the song was being played. And in a moment, I saw myself as the ocean. I could feel it. I was gently rolling in from beyond this reality as the ocean. And I know each of you have experienced things like this. But we will experience more and more as we move in to our new home with the new operating system. And we begin to live there full time, not just visit and come back here. From there, we can come here unaffected. From here, the effect of the prison is strong. As we pack our bags to play in the new field, it's always a choice. If you want to experience more of this place, it's always your choice. But I tell you, you can experience more of this place from that place. It's just simply amazing, because the place I'm describing is the place we all have wanted to go to. Covered over by years and years of being offered and accepting something that was far beneath us. And now here it is. In the field of your Creator. In the field of your Creator, on the playground above the stars, the home we always knew, the being we truly are. Once arrived, it's your reality. From there, no turning back. Everything you see is you. What could you possibly lack? Overwhelmed by the sensations of the feelings that can't be described, surpassing every problem that they tried to plant inside. You are the tree, you are the flower, each drop of water in each rain shower. What could you, Great One, ever possibly need? As you are all things, you are even the breeze. Oh, this field that is true, I am running head first to the home of my origin, to the home of my birth. They tried to hide it from us, our heritage denied, but all it takes is one to point you to the other side, to point you to the truth, to nudge you along your way, to help you to remember what words cannot say. That what you've always been, we have always seen, a star in this galaxy, a precious light beam, exploding, exploding, and exploding again, sparkles and power and laughter, my friend. The wall that was built to hide this was miles and miles thick, but we have been tearing it down, and we're down to just one brick. A thinning curtain, that's all that's left. You may walk in now and see your treasure chest. So just stop for a moment and look at anything with your eyes. Before you know it, you will begin to realize that what you see in your eyes is speaking to you. You're in the world of your Creator because what you are seeing is you. Thank you, everyone. It's an honor to speak to you. I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.